What's up, everybody? Great job. We're in week number 3. You're doing a fantastic job. For the last couple weeks, we've been able to see how two worlds were able to clash together and to create something completely new. There wasn't a new world that was found, but a new world created out of the exchanges that happened in that, right? We were able to see how that creates new, lasting changes that we still see in the world today. You saw how conquistadors, and we argued about if they conquered the Americas because of technology, or if it was disease, or if it was something else, and we were able to explore that. Now we're going to focus in and zoom the camera lens in to North America, and we're going to zoom it into what Britain has to say to all this. We saw how Spanish and the Portuguese, they created a demarcation of what was to be divided between them in the Treaty of Tordesillas. But now Britain wants a hand in it. France wants a hand in it. How are they going to play in this new world of a new empire building? And Britain's answer to this is a two-part series, if you will, on their invasion and settlements in North America. And in this two-part, we're going to look at two very distinctly different but British settlements. We're going to look at how Jamestown starts to establish itself. And we're going to look at how Plymouth and the Puritans come into Massachusetts and what becomes Massachusetts to form something completely new than what was forming in Virginia. And those two identities from the very beginning set the stage and the foundation for identity changing and ways of life and views and religious values and gender values and racial values that perhaps wasn't seen before in the same way, but definitely takes root and changes and becomes part of eventually the United States identities. So we're going to explore that here in this two-part series, what I call two sides of the same coin, because there's a stamp of Jamestown, there's a stamp of Plymouth, both of them British, but very, very different. So let's explore that in this next couple of weeks. You're going to read some, what I think, some very exciting ways of how to be historians, how to use sources, how to see different narratives, how to challenge the views of what you might have been taught at a young age about this founding time of American identity. And that's okay. And see how that changes our own worldviews, how our own worldviews mirror what might have been true about the past or create something new. And we're going to be able to use different sources and different ideas to be able to see what's really happening in this eastern seaboard, what's really happening with the identities of individuals, the diversity of and clashes of individuals that are all living in the same place and having to create and find a new place in this new world.